Well, odds bodkins, it's Gaming Solo. We're back. That's a weird-looking thing. There are more weird-looking things. Down there's a guilty-looking dog. That's a cup of tea. Oh, yes, I'll have that. Hello, dog. Oh, guilty-looking dog. Back to the weird things. Let's have a look. What's this? These are a weird little thing I found recently and have got kind of slightly addicted to. Oh dear. The compulsive habits of people. Right, that's enough tea for now. These are called Smart Eggs, and they come in two types and a million billion flavours within. So, let's look at the packaging. These are Smart Eggs, the Labyrinth Puzzle. Lava. How fast can you finish the labyrinth? 8+. So, this is lava. So this is this guy. You get little ones. And you get hundreds of them. So that's just some of them. But there are more than that. There are 12 to be precise, because there's 6 in the first run, which this is the second most hardest. This one sort of goes just before Skull in the difficulty. And then you've got, from there it goes up a whole bunch of other ones, all the way to this guy, which is Frankenstein. Yeah, if you look on the box of the big one, ooh, my lefts and rights are all confused. There we go. Is this ever focus? There we go. That's the full run of them. And sort of shows you the difficulty of that. So yeah, I was level 8. I could have got a level 9, but I thought the lava looked nicer. I thought the actual design was cooler. I thought the skull was a little bit teenage me, to be honest. But yeah, then there's a whole load of other ones, and ending with Frankenstein being supposedly the hardest one to do. And then you got big ones, which I'll go into in a minute. And there's the box where we're going. Labyrinth Puzzle. So, what is this? Well, it's a Smart Egg. I call it the Q-Chip Challenge. For reasons that will come apparent in a minute. What are you doing, dog? Naughty doggy. So, what do I do with this? You get an egg, and you get a thing. This is what I call the Q-tip. And it's a labyrinth, so what you've got to do is you put the red bit in the top. This is really hard to do on camera. And try and work it through the maze, and it goes in and out and up and down and twists around and should pop out. Spare. And should pop out of the bottom hole. Let's see. And this one, now I bought these on a whim. I got this and that one at the same time and bought them going, oh, what's this? Let's find out. Dived into the car, cracked this open, being like, oh, I really want to have a go. I'll have a quick play and get stuck and then go home and solve it properly. And solved this in 20 seconds in the car and was slightly disappointed. Well, very disappointed. But it's okay. It's a happy ending. So, yeah, so let's do this. So, you go... It says put it in the top. You go, okay. Oh, and then it moves. Okay. Oh, look, there's a slot there. Oh, that goes through there. Oh, and now it drops down. And now it goes all the way through. And then it goes... Oh, I've popped out over here. Okay, I am now out over here. Boop. Oh, I am now at the bottom. Oh, it's not going to come straight out the bottom. What up? Give it a juggle, and oh, I'm out. And that is it. And I sort of that was basically what happened in the car, was in, along, round a bit, down a bit, round a bit, through, finish the down, through, at the bottom, plonk, get stuck, and out. It's really easy, and once you do it, actually, I can do that. As I say, I'm rattling it about. I can solve this really quickly now, but that's the point in these, actually. When I first solved it, I was like, oh, and that was really easy. I'm really disappointed with this. But then I realised that the point is that there's loads of them, and they're not meant to be that hard, and this was a middle difficulty for them, and that, yeah, the point is you're supposed to try and be able to now get your sort of muscle memory and speed up so that you can solve this super quick. Which is cool, which is a really fun thing, actually. So that was that. That I'll get to in a minute, but I had loads of fun with that. But I was like, okay, so if I can solve the easiest one in 10 seconds from never having played with any of these before, what's the hardest one like? So I went and found it. This is the Frank Einstein. And this one, reading the blurb, was saying, like, on the website with this, I was like, some people took over half an hour to solve this guy, and blah blah blah. Took me a minute, 5 minutes max. Didn't take me long. But I did have an idea of what I was doing. A, because I'd been playing with that bad boy, and B, because I'd played with lava and sort of knew the thing. So let's play with this. So in the top. Again, if you no spoilers, skip on it. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly whiz it round just to show I can do it and try and keep it in focus. The most interesting thing to try and do on camera. There, there. Oop. In. Doing a bit. Out a bit. Out the bottom. Oop. And round and out. And there you go. That's that one solved. Again, doesn't take you long once you know how, but it's knowing how. This one was really satisfying to solve, though, because it's not just in and down. It's like in and curve around into it, and there's like a channel to go around and then down and so it's not just going straight left, right, up, down. It's, yeah, there's all sorts of weird curving platforms and things. So that was really satisfying to solve. And now that I've sat and played it a few times and you know what's going on the inside, it's really, really fun and really satisfying to do. So I personally, with these guys, they're fun, but they're not difficult. Hello, doggy. Come on. Come. Up. Go on, up. There we go. There's a doggy on the sofa now. Right. So, yeah. With these guys, I wouldn't get any of the easy ones. I wouldn't bother. As I say, lava was quite easy. I know it's not in focus yet. There we go. Lava I found quite easy. So I wouldn't... But was fun and was nice to sort of give an idea. And I can hand lava to someone. If someone's like, what are these? I can hand them that and go, solve that and you'll get the idea. And they'll do it in 20 seconds and go, oh, that was fun. Okay, I've got the idea. And then you can hand them more complicated things. So getting a reasonably... I'd go for a middle one to sort of try out, and then any of these I'd probably say would be alright. I don't know whether I'm going to buy any more. If I see them going cheap, or I'm bored and want one and need one on a whim, I might pick up more, but it's not something... Throwing things over. It's not something I'm screaming after any more of these now. I kind of got the hardest and beat it, so my personal sort of, can I do this, has been solved. But overall, these are £6. I spent £6 on each of mine. And yeah, totally justified with this one. I felt a little bit cheated with this one originally, but now I know what it is. It's like, actually, that's cool. I'm not going to complain about having this. It's a fun one to go. If people go, can I play with this or can I play with that? You go, do that one first, and then you can do what you want, because that just gives you an idea of what on earth you're meant to be doing, because they are quite... What are these things? And what's happening here is my only complaint with them, actually. For the £6, could they not have given me a stand? Look at that guy. It's on it got a stand, and it's got a little cutout for the thing to go in. That's really nice. Why don't these have one? Simple as that. Just give just a tiny piece of plastic. Give me a wee one of those, because these ones are too big. That fits in fine, but you put the egg on and it's too big. The egg doesn't sit on it. It's too big for it. So yeah, this should have a little thing. I'm going to make my own. I'll just get a bit of piping or something and put a slot in it using a file. But that is an amazing thing. And look, it says Smart Egg on it and everything. Or it says Dragon Egg, I should say. You get the idea. You can see it's embossed there. So I'm not playing with the camera thing. So What's this? So this is a big egg, and you can see that it's a big egg, but this does something really cool. Watch. Yeah. So, there is the outer maze, and then technically there's an inner maze in these anyway, but this inner maze not only moves left to right, but up and down. So that makes it a lot more confusing. This is the blue dragon. This is the easiest one of these. When I saw the idea in the shop and found it, and yeah, so it was like you could move it in and out and do stuff. I was like, okay, what? That sounds like it's going to be mind bending. So just got the easiest. Yeah, insert wand into top of egg and guide wand through the labyrinth by using paths and holes. You may need to move the inner labyrinth from left to find the right path. You will bloody well need to move the inner labyrinth a lot. Free wand from bottom. Do not force the wand. Wand will move easily in the correct solution, which is pretty much true. There's a little bit of sort of every now and then it sort of pops, but fine. So, let's do this. So, first things first, I'm going to have to do this off camera. There we go. So, I'm just getting it lined up to start with so that I can drop it straight in the top and it goes One of the big things when doing this the first time is learning which hole is the right hole. Innuendo to as you will. Yeah, because at the end of the day it's a big weird puzzle thing. What do you expect? You're gonna have to learn. Oh, this is the bit. This is actually the hardest bit, is where I am just now. I know I'm going to the right point. It's just, am I getting to the right point the right way? Sometimes you do just have to use your inner sort of, yeah, just to try and feel around. No, that's wrong. I need to be able to get in there without it moving. There we go. I was just getting that confused. And then I go into here and I go down and down and okay, I'm just being silly now. Yeah, you're kind of getting the idea though. You spin it round and this comes in and out. Right, this is again another point. This is one of the few other points that just trips me up a bit. Is this final move. So I know what I've got to. I know the theory of what I've got to, where I've got to be, but it's the internal working of said eggy is frustrating. That's what I wanted to happen, because now that can go through, and then watch this. This is quite funny. It goes there. So I don't know how much of that I caught on camera because I had to, because it's easier to see off camera over here. But I think you got the idea. Yeah, in, through, round. That doesn't give you any solution, but it sort of shows you how it works. So yeah, that's the blue. So it's solved, and I can solve it. I still get stuck on it. There are little bits where I know roughly where I need to be, but I'm not quite sure what's going on the inside, etc., etc. I keep picking this up and playing with it. actually. I'd sort of gone, oh, I'm not going to make a video on these. I've stopped making videos. I don't have time, but I've been playing with it so much, I'm like, I might as well make a video because I want to play with it. So, yes. That's the easiest. There are 3. There is... focused. The blue dragon, which I just did. The red dragon. And the black dragon. Will I get more of these? I really shouldn't, but I really will. I totally will get these guys. I really enjoyed that. I'm totally going to get these guys. Yeah. So, my advice... Oh, yes, and it says there as well, download the app. I downloaded the app. It wasn't very good. It's a speed... It's just doing the similar kind of thing, but with flicking around. I didn't find it very subtle, so I wouldn't bother with the app, but it's free. Go and download it, see what you think. You might have loads of fun with it. I wasn't keen. Their website's quite fun though, because it tells you about sort of the designing of each of the things and sort of some interesting facts. Like one of them's got, I don't know which one, but one of them's actually got a redundant path in it that you can actually get yourself locked, or like there's a hole that's from the original design that they don't know. That they haven't built in and things that they haven't got rid of. So, yeah, there's some really cool little facts. It's well worth having a nosy at the website and having a read about each individual egg. It's quite fun. It might also give you an idea of one that you'd like, actually. So if you're thinking about getting any of these, I'd say get a middle one. Get a couple of these. These are quite fun. Get one of the harder ones, though. Supposedly Dino is seen as some people's most complicated one. So, yeah, have a look and maybe get one of the harder ones and maybe get one of the medium ones. I wouldn't get the easiest personally because they're probably like in and across and down and across and it's just a but these guys, get the blue dragon. I just grabbed the blue one straight off the bat. You'll have loads of fun with it, but it is solvable. I don't know how difficult these guys are, but that was enough of a challenge that I totally felt worthwhile. I spent 11 quid on that. From this I got from these two I got from Toys R Us together at the same time, the dragon and the lava, and then Frankenstein I got from Waterstones. Waterstones just do the little eggs, certainly in the Edinburgh region. So that's everything there. I'm just going to bash the camera some more, but yeah, I just thought I'd show off my shiny new toys. These are well worth getting. As I say, get one of these guys to have a play with, but those guys just buy. If you like this kind of idea, buy them. That's awesome fun, and these are cool little fun challenges for if you're really bored and want a little toy. Because as I say, I can see myself doing that with these. Is actually buying them slowly because I've got some spare cash and they're fun. Yeah, really shouldn't, but oh well. Cool guys, that's that. I will see you when the mood takes me next time on Gaming Solo. Cheers guys, bye.